Jean-Paul Sartre's What is Literature explores the role of literature in society and its relationship with the reader, the writer, and the world. Sartre begins by arguing that literature is a form of communication, where the writer engages the reader in a dialogue about the human condition. For Sartre, literature is not just an aesthetic creation, but a vehicle for freedom, aiming to provoke thought, critique societal norms, and inspire readers to act. This existentialist view suggests that writing is an act of responsibility, where the writer must be committed to revealing truths and confronting reality. Sartre emphasizes that writers have a moral duty to engage with the socio-political issues of their time. He contrasts committed literature, which aims to influence society and address real-world issues, with art for art's sake, which he sees as an escape from reality. Sartre rejects the idea that literature should exist in isolation from politics or ethics, advocating instead for literature that confronts and challenges societal injustices. In this sense, Sartre's view is that literature should be a tool for liberation, fostering both individual and collective freedom. The act of reading is also central to Sartre's concept of literature. He posits that readers play an active role in co-creating meaning from the text. The writer provides a structure, but it is the reader's engagement with the text that completes it. This relationship between the writer and reader is one of mutual freedom, as both are free to interpret, act, and reshape the world through the ideas presented. The reader is not a passive recipient of knowledge, but an agent who must reflect on the text and apply its ideas to their own context. Sartre's exploration also delves into the nature of language itself. He argues that language is not a neutral tool, but a medium that reflects and shapes our understanding of reality. Writers, therefore, must be aware of the political implications of their words, as language can either reinforce oppressive structures or challenge them. Sartre sees literature as having the potential to awaken individuals to their freedom, pushing them to question and change the world around them. In the conclusion of What is Literature, Sartre reiterates his belief that literature is an essential force for social change. He calls on writers to embrace their role as activists, using their craft to expose falsehoods and promote justice. He insists that writing must be authentic, rooted in the real world, and aimed at illuminating truth. For Sartre, the ultimate goal of literature is not entertainment, but empowerment, and the best literature is that which prompts readers to reflect critically and act ethically. Life lessons from What is Literature. Writing is a moral responsibility. Sartre teaches that writing is not just a personal expression, but a moral duty. Writers should use their platform to address injustices and encourage readers to think critically about the world around them. Literature as a force for freedom. Literature is not merely for enjoyment. It has the power to inspire individual and collective liberation. Both writers and readers share in the responsibility of seeking truth and promoting freedom through literature. The reader's role and meaning. Sartre emphasizes that readers are not passive consumers of literature. They actively participate in creating meaning from a text, and this collaboration between the writer and reader is essential in making literature a dynamic, transformative experience. Language is political. The book underscores that language is never neutral. Writers should be conscious of how their use of language can either support or challenge societal structures, recognizing that words can be tools for both oppression and liberation. Engagement with reality. Sartre teaches that great literature does not shy away from reality. Writers must confront uncomfortable truths about the human condition and society, using literature as a platform for authentic real-world engagement.